Hi, good morning. You're probably thinking, what? Taiwan under attack? Question mark. Well, the question mark is because this is thanks to flight radar. Those are planes that are flying toward Taiwan, supposed to be landing in Taiwan, doing everything except landing in Taiwan. So let's take a little peek here. You got one here, supposed to be going to Taipei, but he's done a loop like he's coming into land, but he's been doing that for quite a while. This one here went way out here and across. This one here, which all their airlines say China Airlines because of the one China policy, I guess. There's Japan. But if we look at it from just an average person looking at the airspace over Taiwan, and in the comments you can play along and tell me what time it is in Taiwan right now. So, has the sun come up yet? Is it normal, this kind of traffic? Is it normal for Taiwan? Or are these planes worried about landing in the major Taiwanese airport? And I saw one aircraft that did a loop-de-loop earlier, and I don't see them coming in and landing. So let's go. We can do on the ground. So right now, let me get you a better picture. Right now we have two that landed. And one of them's a Boeing 767. That was 1 minute ago. 3 minutes ago. So I don't think it is an assumption to say that this is not normal air traffic for Taiwan any time of the day. So we got air cargo coming in. We got that Japan airline I talked about. And then the China airline that made a really sharp U-turn to come in. Now they could be having weather that's forcing them to make diversions, but the main thing is this is not normal air traffic. I mean, I'm open to any suggestions from people that know more about this. And again, I'm not in this arena to make any money. This is strictly trying to keep those of you who have your eyes open informed. And I would like to know if they obviously haven't. The big brother hasn't closed the airspace yet. Get it out. So they haven't closed it completely, but it looks like these pilots and these airlines are definitely apprehensive, cautious maybe. So let's open this up a little. Okay, this is China over here. No, that's Taiwan. This is China over here. So if they got all these planes over here in China, and then Taiwan, they don't have that many. I mean, somebody tell me if that's normal, or if you think these planes are under duress, or I mean, I certainly think that they're not acting normal. And you have to bear with me because I'm using my camera and microphone and stuff that I already have. And the reason I'm concerned with anything kicking off in this region is because, as you can imagine, that's going to involve many countries. And it's not going to bode well for us. And if we can be ahead of schedule, which I want to give total shout out to Flight Radar. If you don't have that as one of your apps, I would recommend downloading it. And if you pay for it a little bit, become a silver or gold member, you can do things that people that don't pay can do. Like you can zoom in on an aircraft. You can actually fly, see the view, what would be the view out of the cockpit, or you can see a kind of a 3D image of the aircraft as it's coming into land or just flying wherever they're flying and whatever the terrain is by Google Maps. It'll show you as if you're a part of the aircraft in a 3D version, which I'm just concerned for these folks because you see how all these other planes are diverting around Taiwan. They're flying in away from China, which is, let me show you. China's up here. So these planes here, they're avoiding Taiwan right here. And they're flying way down here, which in an airplane, that's probably not many miles, but I'm guessing that you know what I'm trying to say. But this is from a layman's point of view. I'm retired military, Army to be specific, but this is looking kind of odd to me. I mean, even right here, Somebody tell me what this body of water is right here. What body of water is that? Nobody wants to fly up and down it. And they have this special little spot right here to come across. So why is that? Let me see what this little helicopter is. That's an Emerald Pacific Airline aircraft. So the tours don't even want to venture out very far. And this little island here, which I'm going to have to move this down. Okay. So this little island here, that's another part of Taiwan. So they're kind of using it. They're coming from China across to this little island right here. So is China already controlling that area, or that's a Mandarin airline, which I believe Mandarin. Somebody help me, but I think that's Chinese, right? Mandarin. So apparently they're already in charge of this. This is why comments are so important, because I don't want to give you information that's not true. So I'm going to say I don't know, but I'm guessing this is not normal. Now there's an Atlas Air, which anybody in the military, they are familiar with what Atlas Air takes care of doing. Here's a larger picture, which you're talking about thousands of miles of aircraft, and you got Chinese airspace over here. You got this empty, huge body of water, which planes only want to fly across in one area. And then you got Taiwan over here, which have all the planes lined up in a row coming in, and they want to fly into Taiwan, but they're sparsely spread out, and they're not landing on a regular basis. I would think that there would be much more air traffic, even cargo air traffic. So China's already done something to scare the daylights out of them, or they're already operating. Like, I can't see the military aircraft, which Monkey Works is a great channel to go to, and he can actually see military aircraft. So he'll be able to analyze this area and let us know if China is actually controlling some or all of this airspace, especially over this area right here. Because if their military airplanes are scaring all those aircraft, it doesn't take long when you stop air cargo from coming into a country. You know, and I'm sure that the Taiwanese people are under stress right now, and I pray for them. But please let me know in the comments if you want to see more. Again, I don't have a way to donate to me. I do not want your money. I'm doing this just to keep people informed. And I can't see any other way. Let's let this out a little further and see. I mean, it's normal for air traffic to line up on an airport. I know that much. Um, so those might just be normal, routine corridors that they fly over the ocean, and the normal spread of airplanes. But I mean, just looking at the continent of China and looking at the amount of aircraft over it, it should be nearly the same time of day or night there, right? So Taiwan should be loaded up with air traffic, and they're not. That's Taiwan. Show me where their big amount of airplanes are. So has somebody communicated to them already, to their military? I don't know, are there covert things that are taking place that we aren't aware of? But the reason it is concerning to me is because when it kicks off officially and they start announcing that certain things have taken place, or they start downing things, or other countries' things, it's not going to take long. So I personally, I keep an eye on flight radar. They're a great source. You can do many things, and even my cat agrees. So let me know if you want to see more of this. I'll just come on, when I see something more or have something more to add to this. I'll be watching this area closely. And again, thanks to Flight Radar. Go see Monkey Works, WERX, Monkey Works. And he can give you the military aircraft side of things. And he puts out videos pretty frequently. And I highly recommend him as a source to look at what we can't see, which it's not Flight Radar's fault. They're an extremely good source, and I believe they're competitive in the market of being able to watch airplanes. So even at your house, if you want to see what's coming over, you hear a big plane, or it's really a good source. I don't want to beat it to death, but if you have nothing better to do, nah, I would take some time out just to kind of monitor this area, because the other area is being covered by everyone, where the other big brother is picking on another little brother. And this one here looks a lot like the other one before it turned into taking down me. So, I'm very concerned. Again, I'm praying for the Taiwanese people and the Chinese people too, because it's not going to come out good for anyone. But be grateful if you live in America. I guess things could be worse. And God bless America and keep each and every one of you safe. Talk to you soon.